Hello and welcome to an aerobic workout as far as body sculpting, weight training, getting the heart rate up. Some toys for today. We've got our kettlebell, got a loop, a flex band tied up into a circle that fits around my thighs pretty taut, and also some kind of a surface, whether it's a sidewall or a ballet bar or the back of a dining room table chair if you need that assistance for balance. But we are going to start off with some of those squats. So I'm going to have my hands to the back of my ballet bar. Feet are about a sits-bones distance apart. I've got some weight or resistance onto the flex band here as far as working some of my outer thighs. One breath, one movement. Body and mind working together, breath and movement matching. My name is Eli. Thank you for taking the time to join me today. You can do anything you want with those arms. You determine how low you squat down. 8 more counts. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You can wear tennis shoes for this if you wanted. We're going to lift our heels off of the floor. We squat down and we stand on up. You can go to the beat of your own music or not. I need the assistance of a wall here. That chair is just a little too low for me. Breathe in through the nose, blowing out through the mouth, still maintaining tension on this flex band that I've created into a loop. 6 more counts. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Standing ourselves back up. Rest those heels down. Little combination. Squat down, lift the heels. Stand up, drop the heels. Bend the knees, raise the heels. Stand up, drop the heels. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, or breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Up to you. Find a breath pattern that works for you. 10 more counts. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now reverse it. Lift the heels, fold the knees, drop the heels, stand up. Raise the heels, bend the knees, drop the heels, stand up. Lift the heels, bend the knees, drop the heels, stand up. If you don't have this loop, it's okay. It's not a requirement. Your heart rate's going to get up. You just won't have as much outer thigh engagement as I do. And that's quite all right. Another substitute for this loop, if you have some kind of yoga pants, maybe even an Under Armour long sleeve shirt or something that you could tie into a circle and just have that tension, a bungee cord. 6 more counts. 5, 4, 3, balance isn't too great today, and 1, excellent. All right, we're going into a squat. We're actually going to move the cord down around the arches of my feet. Squat it down, move over, 2, 3, 4, then other side, 2, 3, 4, over, 2, 3, 4, left, 2, 3, 4, move it right, 2, 3, 4, move it left, 2, 3, 4, move it right, 2, 3, 4, move it left, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. Now it's harder to have the knees bent and be in a squatted position. You can have straight legs, I call that more of the penguin walk. And I'm going to keep my knees bent. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now just march. Keeping tension. I'm going to have my knees straight. I'm going to do my actual penguin walk. And I'm just going to keep tension on this band. Marching forward and marching backwards. And maybe a little side view. But you can understand why I might call it a penguin walk, because it's a little funky. Feeling good for those outer thighs. Now, if you don't have a band, it's okay to continue those squats that we started our session with. Maybe even throw a ball inside of those thighs, get a little inner thigh work. But we do have the kettlebell stuff today, and that gets plenty of inner thigh with our kettlebell swings. So pick your options, select them wisely. March 2, 3 side kick. March 2, 3 other side kick. 2, 3 side kick. March 2, 3 other side kick. And breathe. Feeling good. 10 more counts like this. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just side kicks now. Feeling good. Any kind of music that will inspire you throughout the workout, motivate you. I've got a little classic rock tunes going on that has a beats per minute of about 128 to 132 beats per minute. 10 more counts like this. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. March it wide, wide, narrow, narrow. Left, right, out, out, in, wide, wide, narrow, narrow. 10 more counts with this leg bleeding. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, I'm feeling it, and 1. Switch the leading leg, wide, wide, narrow, narrow, out, out, in, right, left, wide, narrow, narrow to my beat, or not. Last round with this band for our warm-up. 10 more counts. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Lose the loop or the band or whatever contraption you came up with. Let's get a little side body stretch going, a little static stretching. Raise one arm up and laterally flex over to the side. Breathe. Feeling good. Smiling happy faces. 4 more counts. 3, 2, 1. Come on back to center. Switch over to the other side. 4, 3, 2. Come on back to center. Wide legs. Sumo squat. And breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back up. Tricep zipper stretch. Breathe. Switch it out, other side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Moving into a quadricep stretch. You can hold on to a sidewall or the back of your dining room table chair to assist you in balance. Breathe. Switch it out, other leg. Balance challenge today. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get some kettlebell swings going in, countering some of that outer thigh with some inner thigh. I'm using a 5-pound kettlebell, 2, 3, 5. You can do a hand weight as well if you don't have a kettlebell, but I have a wide stance, lateral turnout. Bend the knees. Breathe in through the nose, blow out through the mouth. Press through my heels to stand myself up. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, single arm. Open your left arm out to a letter T shape, right hand's holding onto the kettlebell, and breathing. If this doesn't work for you, continue with your double arm swings. Press through those heels to assist you in standing on up. You choose how deep you fold those knees. Just avoid the helicopter approach where you're not bending your knees and you're just hinging at the hips. Protect your back. The Pilates instructor in me wants to make sure you fold at knees and fold at hips. Knees tracking in line with hips, tracking in line with toes. Other arm, single arm. And we breathe. Eight more counts. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. No kettlebell for right now. Alternate the leg that lunges forward, squeezing the butt cheek of the leg that remains behind. Mindful of front knee placement, knee over ankle as opposed to toes. Trying to look at myself on the camera, I can't really tell. I may not have perfect form. I have better form when I'm stepping on top of my Bosu. Maybe add those field goal arms, maybe not. Typically, this workout is done with tennis shoes on. I've got my grip toe socks going for me. I'm a barefoot type of worker outer. Is that a word? Worker outer? I don't know. Probably not. You start saying funny things once you get your heart rate up. 6 more counts with these alternating legs lunging forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to those kettlebells. Single knee bend, double arm swing. You can have both knees bending if you prefer. Breathing in through the nose, blowing out through the mouth. It's a little side lunge. Not here very long. Switch it out, other knee folds, but if you're still just folding through both knees, that's great. Single arm coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and maybe continue with the single knee bend or the double knee bend. This time, the left arm is starting off with the single arm swings if you selected the single arm swing option. 6 more counts. 5, it's okay to have double knee bends. 4, 2, switch it out, other arm, single arm, you choose double or single knee bend, and we breathe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. We're going to release that kettlebell down. You can have your hand onto your ballet bar if you need it. We're going to take this right leg, curtsy, and maybe add a knee strike. Curtsy to a knee strike. And if you need to have your left hand onto a wall or ballet bar, kitchen countertop, top of your dining room table chair, you can have a broomstick. That's also another option, holding onto a broomstick to assist you. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Pulsing options begin now if you want. Keep that booty low, 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 or regular pace. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Other side. Curtsy to your knee strike. Maybe have a broomstick for your right hand. Maybe rest that right hand to your side wall. Up to you. Feeling good. Get a nice side body lateral flexion as I curtsy back. And you don't have to bring it up into the knee strike if you don't want to. For 5 more counts until those pulsing options. 4, 3, 2. Pulsing options begin now. If you want, breath continuation. 10 more counts. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to our double arm swings. Maybe add a step touch in between. Maybe stick with your standard double arm swings. Breathing in through the nose, blowing out through the mouth, through those pursed lips. Alternating legs, lunging forward in about 10 more counts. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alternate the leg that lunges forward, switching it out. Raising the heel of the back leg, up to you if that back knee drops and hits the floor. I personally do not have my knee, that knee does not hit the floor. Chest is forward as opposed to down. Breath continuation. Ten more counts. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tricep dips. If you have your dining room table chair that won't slip away, or some kind of an elevated surface. If you don't have that, why don't you go into some planks or some wall push-ups. We fold our elbows and straighten. Easier to have knees bent, harder to have legs straightened. It's been a while since I've done the tricep dips, so I'm going to go with bent knees and be nicer, but if you want a little bit of a challenge, raise one foot. I'll tell you when we're about midway through with that option to switch over to the other, and that's a good midway point there, so if you have a foot lifted, trade it out to the other leg. Breath continuation. 8 more counts. 7, 6, curtsy lunges coming up in 4, 3, 2, 1. Find your curtsy to your knee strike. If you need to hold on to something with your right hand, your stationary leg side, you can. Feeling good. Got that heart rate up. Pulsing options begin now if you want. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, other side. Curtsy to your knee strike. Maybe hold on to your broomstick with your left hand. Pulsing options begin now if you want. Keep that booty low, 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 or regular pace. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and double arm swings. Maybe add your step touch, maybe not. Focusing on a little bit of upper body when this interval is complete. Single arm upright row in 6, 5, 2, and 1. Single arm, upright row. Possibly flip your wrist at your face for an overhead press. Maybe include a yoga chair squat. Up to you. Trying to keep your feet and your knees even. Sometimes when we fold our knees, they knob inwards. If we have weak inner thighs, they might knob outwards if we have strong inner thighs and weak outer thighs. So trying to keep the balance of the strength between the inner and the outer thighs, quadriceps, the hamstrings, all that fun stuff. 6 more counts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other arm, maybe just the upright row. Maybe add a twist for an overhead press. Maybe twist of the wrist, I should say. Add that yoga chair squat. You can keep it simple or a little bit more complex, depending on what works for your body today. 1 breath, 1 movement, body and mind working together, breath and movement matching. Ten more counts. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. We can rest our kettlebell down. March it wide, wide, narrow, narrow. Right leg leads out, out, in. Folding the knees, straightening the legs. You choose. We did this with the loop on earlier. If you want to throw that loop on, you go for it. March it wide, wide, narrow, narrow, and you can go faster or slower, depending on what pace works for you. Ten more counts with this leg leading. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Switch your leading leg. Wide, wide, narrow, narrow. Left, right, out, out, in. 10 more counts with this leg leading. 9 tricep dips coming back in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tricep dips. Anytime you need to take a break and drink water, you may. You can go into those push-ups if you don't have a surface for your tricep dips. The lower your surface, the harder the tricep dips are. The higher the surface, the nicer. The straight knees make it harder. Lifted leg makes it hardest. Maybe raise a foot. I'm going to keep both down. But I'll tell you when we're midway through from when I started that lifted leg option. Switch it out, other leg lifts. Breath continuation. 8 more counts. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and uncle. All right, bring it back up. Moving back to some lower body. We're going into some knee strikes here. And breathe. If you'd rather go faster, you can go faster. I'm going to keep it kind of mellow. Up to you as far as what intensity level you want to find for your body. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to those upright rows. Let's go with our left arm leading first. Maybe flip your wrist at your face. Maybe add your yoga chair squat. Feeling good. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, other arm, with or without that yoga chair squat. With or without that overhead press. You could stick with only the upright row if you prefer. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Returning to our penguin walk. And if you don't have anything, just squat it down. 2, 3, 4 to the left. 2, 3, 4 to the right. 2, 3, 4 to the left. 2, 3, 4 to the right. 2, 3, 4 to the left. 2, 3, 4, last right. 2, 3, 4, last left. 2, 3, 4. I'm going straight legs for the actual penguin walk. I'm just going to get a side view, walking forward and backwards, trying to stay within the frame of the camera, maintaining tension. There's a softening of my knees. You can't really see my knees today because I've got the flowy pants going on. You know what? Pants sounds like a good word of the day. P as in platypus, A as in apple, N as in Nancy, T as in tiger, Y. Oh my gosh, S as in Sam. See? Get my heart rate up and I can't even learn how to spell. Pants, P-A-N-T-S. P as in Paul, A as in apple, N as in Nancy, T as in tiger, S as in Sam or sugar. 6 more counts. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We go march 2, 3, side kick, march 2, 3, other side kick. Make it harder when you side kick. You cannot lean off to the side. You have to stay upright. Easier to lean over to the side like that. Very much easier. Harder to not lean over to the side. and breathe. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, just side kicks, feeling good. Little grimace, oh my goodness. Bet you missed those kettlebell swings now. We're gonna do some crazy eights when we get rid of this loop with that kettlebell. 10 more counts. 9, I'm swaying. 8, 7, getting tired. 5, 4, 3, 2, and uncle, lose. And figure eights, crazy eights. Keep the head above your heart center. Nobody has ever dropped the kettlebell. Ever, 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 ever. Okay, so maybe it's been dropped, but if you're bare feet like me, be safe. Maybe move a little bit slower to assure the transition of the kettlebell or the hand weight. Reverse the direction of your crazy eights. Engage through your abdominal core. It's really easy to not engage through the abs, and then that puts a lot into your low back. So make sure that you're engaging through your abdominal core to protect your low back. Breath continuation here. We have about 10 more counts. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and single arm. Pull your gun out of its holster, shoot at your imaginary target, fold the elbow, and then put that gun back away. Eight more counts. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Other side, pull your gun out of its imaginary holster, shoot at your target, and then fold through that elbow joint and put it back into your imaginary holster. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go back to those crazy eights. Keep the head above your heart center. You choose how deep you fold at the knee joint. Protect the low back by engaging through your abdominal core. Continue to breathe. In through the nose, out through the mouth. 8 more counts. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Reverse the direction of these crazy eights. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Back to pulling our gun out of its holster. Shoot at your target, and then put that gun away. Breath continuation. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and other side. And breathe. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and double arm swings. Breathe in through the nose, squat down, blow out through the mouth, apply pressure into our heels to assist us in standing up. Pressing through the heels to incorporate gluteal muscles, hamstrings, back to the legs to assist us. Abdominal core as well is working for us. for 8 more counts. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Rest that kettlebell down. You're going to kind of curtsy, lunge, swing the arms. And if this doesn't work for you, you can keep it simple, kind of step touch behind your heel, but a little bit more if you want to sway it on back. Breath continuation. You can go faster or slower, depending on how your music is motivating you, or lack thereof music. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. All right. Finding ourselves, if we can, in a kneeling position. Raise the top arm up. And we're going to come on up to a kneeling mermaid, and then return to our kneeling side plank. Nice side body lateral flexion. If you're not able to kneel, you can do that curtsy to your knee strength to incorporate lateral flexion. 4 more counts. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Stay on this side. And if you're not able to kneel, just stand up, hand onto the wall or to your back of your dining room table chair. You're going to raise your foot out to the side and lower it. Lift, flex, pull down. Breathe in, lift and point. Blow out, flex and pull down. Slow it down. Defy gravity. 6 more counts. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it lifted. Small circles from the hip joint. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release down. Other leg. Kneeling side plank. Breathe into your activated mermaid. Breathe out to your starting position. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hang out in your kneeling side plank. Lift, point, flex, press down. Breathe in, lift and point, blow out, flex, hover. Shh. 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 Last one like this. Lift, point, small circles for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Release it back down. Let's find our kettlebell or our hand weights again, and you can use nothing if you so desire. Feet can stay resting, knees bent, tap side to side. The hands or the kettlebell or the hand weight may or may not hit the floor, and that's fine. To make it harder, raise your feet up and continue to rotate side to side. If you want to make it harder with those legs lifted, you can start to cycle your legs. Shh. Breath continuation. Last 10 counts. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Rest your feet down. Rest your kettlebell down. Finding ourselves into a plank position. Going up onto my hands here. Lifting my knees off. I'm going to cross over, walk sideways. Doesn't have to cross over, just now over to the left, and now over to the right. 2, 3, 4, left, 2, 3, 4, going right, 2, 3, 4, moving left, 2, 3, 4, move right, 2, 3, 4, last left, 2, 3, 4, good. Rest those knees down, wrap your feet around, keeping ourselves upright. Hold on to the backs of your thighs, round the spine back. Now you can stay here. This is an isometric contraction from yoga. Boat pose. Maybe release your arms. I've got an imaginary medicine ball on my belly button, or I can raise my arms up into my boat arms. Next level, hands behind the thighs, raise the feet up and balance here with that C curve shape for your spine. Maybe stay here, maybe release the arms here or here. Possibly support the hamstrings if you can, straighten those knees without falling onto your back. A lot of abdominal core. If this hurts your back, please rest those feet back down or go back to bent knees. Maybe release arms parallel to the legs or parallel to the floor for 6 more counts. 5, 4, 3, 2, rest those feet down. Butterfly stretch, just keeping the head above the heart center. We're not completely done with the workout, but getting that heart rate somewhat relaxed before we lay down on our backs. So hinge on forward. Get a little bit of a stretch going for you if you want to check your heart rate right now. Clock starts in 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Stop. That was your 6-second count. Multiply that by 10. Write it down. And you can record that for your heart rate, unless you have some kind of device that gives you an average heart rate throughout the workout, and that's great too. Sit on up. Seated spinal twist. Right knee is bent. Right hand behind my back, left hand or left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Maybe look over your right shoulder. Definitely breathe. Keeping our head above our heart center. Oh, love it when that first drop of sweat goes inside of your eye. Nice little sting there. Feeling good. 4 more counts. 3, 2, 1. Come on back to center. Trade it out other side. Breathing in through the nose. Blow out through the mouth. Right hand or right elbow to the outside of the left knee or thigh. Maybe send your eye gaze over your left shoulder behind you. Always breathe. 4 more counts. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going to find our loop again. Bridging with our loop. Loop goes back up above the knees, around those thighs. Laying on our back. Knees are bent, soles of the feet to the mat. We breathe in through the nose, prepare. Blow out, lift your butt up off of the mat. Pull, squeeze both legs sideways for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the booty midway down, pulse those hips up, 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, and and 3, and 2. Stay lifted. Pull, squeeze both legs sideways. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest your booty all the way back down. Breathing in through the nose when we prepare. Blow out. Raise the buttocks off of the mat. Only your right leg squeezes sideways for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Only your left leg for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your booty midway down. Pulse those hips up. 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Stay here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Rest the booty down. Final round. Breathe in. Prepare. Blow out. Raise the butt off of the mat. Little lower, little lift, and 9, and and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Stay lifted. Pull, squeeze both legs sideways. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the booty midway down. Pulse those hips up. 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Last one. Stay here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Rest your booty back down. You can lose the loop. More abdominal core work. Let's imprint our spines, raising our legs up to our Pilates tabletop, feet up to the height of our knees. Breathe in, dip the chin to the chest. It's okay to keep your head resting. Breathe out, possibly curl up into our ab prep, maybe straighten through those knees. Start to march the arms up and down for hundreds. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, blow out. 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, blow out. 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, blow out. 2, 3, 4, 5. You can rest your head if you'd like. 4, 5, blow out. 2, 3, 4, 50 in. 2, 3, 4, 5, blow out. 2, 3, 4, 60 in. 2, 3, 4, 5, blow out. 2, 3, 4, 70 in. 2, 3, 4, 5, blow out. 2, 3, 4, 80 in. 2, 3, 4, 5, blow out. 2, 3, 4, 90. Last set. 3, 4, 5, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in, bend the knees. Reach, reach, reach forward. Breathe out, rest. Everything back down. Placing our hands to our forehead, behind the head, or crisscross in front of our chest. You can keep your feet resting to the ground and alternate right armpit towards left knee, then left armpit towards right knee. Maybe imprint the spine and start to single leg stretch your legs. Shh. Try to avoid elbow towards knee. Think armpit towards opposite knee. Avoid jamming your knee in towards your chest. Only allow your knee to come back to the height of your hip to really feel those side abdominal muscles working for you. 6 more counts. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lay on your side. Bottom arm can serve as your pillow. Point the toes. Breathe in, lift and point the top leg. Breathe out, zip our inner thighs. We lower 8. In, lift, out, lift, and lower 7. In, lift, out, zip, and lower 6. In, lift, out, lift, and lower 5. In, lift, out, zip, and lower 4. In, lift, out, lift, and lower 3. In, lift, out, zip, and lower 2. In, lift, and out, zip, and lower 1. Stay here to breathe in. Breathe out, both legs lift together. Stay as we breathe in. Stay to breathe out. Breathe in as we lower. Again, blow out, both legs elevating together. Stay here as we breathe in. Stay as we breathe out. Breathe in as we lower. Blow out, both legs lifting together. Stay here to breathe in. Stay here to breathe out. Breathe in as we lower. And blow out, both legs lift together. Stay here to breathe in. Stay here to breathe out. Breathe in as we lower. This is the last one. Blow out, both legs lifting together. Stay here, breathe in. Stay as we breathe out. Breathing in as we lower. Top hand to our top leg. Head and or legs together. Breathing in, prepare. Breathing out, head and or legs together. Stay here as we breathe in. Stay as we breathe out. Breathing in as we lower. Blowing out, head and or legs. Stay here to breathe in. Stay here to breathe out. Breathing in as we lower. Breathing out, head and or legs. Stay here, breathe in. Stay here to breathe out. Breathing in as we lower. Breathing out, head and or legs. Stay here to breathe in. Stay as we breathe out. Breathe in as we lower. Last blow out, head and or legs. Stay here, breathe in. Stay as we breathe out. Breathing in to lower. Bend those knees. Take the pressure off of the top hip. Let's roll on over to the other side and complete this series on this other side. Bottom arm serves as our pillow. Breathe in, we lift and point the top leg. Breathe out, zip our inner thighs. We lower 8. In, lift, out, lift and lower 7. In, lift, out, lift and lower, 6, in, lift, out, zip and lower, 5, in, lift, out, lift and lower, 4, in, lift, out, zip and lower, 3, in, lift, out, lift and lower, 2, in, lift and out, zip and lower, 1. Stay here as we breathe in. Breathe out, both legs lift together. Stay to breathe in. Stay to breathe out. Breathing in as we lower. Blowing out, both legs lifting together. Stay here as we breathe in. Stay as we breathe out. Breathing in as we lower. Blowing out, both legs together. Stay here, breathe in. Stay here to breathe out. Breathing in as we lower. Blowing out, both legs lifting together. Stay here to breathe in. Stay as we breathe out. Breathing in as we lower. Final round, blow out, both legs together. Stay here, breathe in. Stay as we breathe out. Breathing in as we lower. Top hand to our top leg, head and or legs together. Breathing in when we prepare. Blowing out, head and or legs together. Stay here as we breathe in. Stay here as we breathe out. Breathing in as we lower. Breathing out, head and or legs together. Stay here to breathe in. Stay here to breathe out. Breathing in as we lower. Blowing out, head and or legs together. Stay as we breathe in. Stay as we breathe out. Breathing in as we lower. Breathing out, head and or legs. Stay here to breathe in. Stay here to breathe out. Breathing in as we lower. Final round, blow out, head and or legs. Stay here to breathe in. Stay here to breathe out. Breathing in as we lower. Bend those knees. Take the pressure off of that top hip and breathe. Finding ourselves on our backs again. Figure 4 stretch, modified pigeon pose, ankle to thigh. Raise the bottom leg. Hands can reach through the figure 4, clasping around the hamstrings or the shin, and we're breathing. Four more counts. 3, 2, 1. Trade it out, other side, ankle to thigh. And figure 4 this out, modified pigeon pose from our yoga practice. Runner stretch from other genres. Gluteal stretch. Piriformis. Breath continuation for 6 more counts. 5, 2, 1. Excellent. Let's release our legs down. Straightening those legs out. Open your arms out to the side, letter T shape now. Cross one leg over. And maybe take this hand to this leg. I'm dorsiflexing, and I'm bending through this top knee. I'm going to dorsiflex through my bottom leg. My kettlebell's in the way there. Might be out of frame here. Let me scooch back here so I'll make sure it's still in frame. Eye gaze away. If I'd like to incorporate more rotation for our spine. We did get a spinal twist stretch from a seated position. This here can get a little bit more intense laying on your back for the low back. Let's come on back to center. Let's switch it out to the other side and breathe. One side might be tighter than the other, and that's okay. Six more counts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Now lay on our backs. Single leg circles from the Pilates mat repertoire. Your non-working leg can be bent, foot to the mat, or straight flat. I like to have a bent knee. Breathe in, raise your working leg into your Pilates tabletop. Breathe out, possibly straighten through this knee joint. Slow and controlled leg circles. In through the nose, out through the mouth. 5, stabilize pelvis. Breathe in, breathe out. 4, in, out. 3, breathe in, breathe out. 2, and in, out. 1. Reverse. In through the nose, out through the mouth. 5. Breathe in, breathe out. 4, in, out. 3, in, out. 2, and in, out. 1. Breathe in, bend the knee. Breathe out, rest your foot. Breathe in, raise your other leg to your tabletop. Breathe out, possibly straighten through this knee joint. Slow and control. In through the nose, out through the mouth. 5. Breathe in, breathe out. 4, in, out. 3, in, out. 2, and in, out. 1. Reverse. In through the nose, out through the mouth. 5. Breathe in, breathe out. 4, in, out. 3, breathe in, breathe out. 2, and in, out. 1. Breathe in, bend the knee. Breathe out, rest your foot back down. Finding ourselves up to a seated position. We are going to fold one knee in and straighten the other leg forward. This left foot is inside the right inner thigh. Lateral flexion stretch. Eye gaze up towards the ceiling. Breath continuation. For 4 more counts. 3, 2, 1. Hinge on forward. Get a nice stretch through these right hamstrings. And breathe. Further exercise back saver stretch. Bringing ourselves back up, trade it out to the other side. Side body lateral flexion and breathe. Turn and face this leg, hinge on forward, breath continuation. For 4 more counts. 3, 2, 1. Bring it back up, lay on your belly. Swan dive prep from the Pilates mat. Repertoire, open up the distance in between your feet, hands nice and wide down by your shoulders. We breathe in when we prepare. Blow out, gliding our shoulders away from our ears. Apply pressure into our hands into our swan dive prep, lengthening ears from shoulders. Stay here as we breathe in. Breathe out to release back down. Smell the mat if you really want to. Breathe in, prepare. Breathe out. You can just raise your face off of the mat, hold here in a gentle cobra, or apply pressure into those hands and come up into your full swan dive prep. Stay here as we breathe in. Breathe out to release back down. Last time, breathing in, prepare. Blow out, gliding our shoulders away from our ears. Apply pressure into the hands if necessary, or if possible, stay here as we breathe in. Breathing out to release back down. Let's child's pose it back. Sitting booty back towards heels, also known as a shell stretch in Pilates. Finishing off with our downward facing dog. Curl those toes under. Straighten through the knees, sink the head through the shoulders. Attempt to press your heels to the floor. And breathe. Walk either the feet to the hands or the hands to the feet. Hang out in your forward fold. It's okay to have a bend at the knee joint. Engage through your abdominal core. Soften those knees. Use the power of your legs to assist you in stacking your spine. Relaxing through your shoulders. Your heads arrive last. Breathe in, lengthen those arms up and overhead. Breathing out, we release our hands and our energy to our heart center. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me today. Remember to record that heart rate. Remember to record your word of the day as well.